1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pentagon Advisor, joined by guest layer 99, who is now trying to conquer some Skaven while the Tomb Kings are trying to conquer him. And meanwhile...
I think I'm going to have to not conquer the Skaven this time around, unfortunately.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to conquer anybody, and meanwhile, my own people are trying to conquer me, which is not ideal. So yeah, I'm about to get another rebellion in my hands, but I can attack some random lizardmen that ventured into my territory, so I'll get closer to them and get another rebellion, because why wouldn't I? I might as well tax my province, since they're gonna rebel anyway. They might as well pay me for the privilege. And I'll start moving my hero closer to Grey Rock Point so he can make sure my capital doesn't rebel, because I don't want to return to my capital. It's miles away from here.
A full 2 turns worth of movement. Oh no.
That's actually 3.
If you go through the sea, it's probably quicker.
I could not land, actually, so no. This
What?
hero really
There's a port. How could you not land?
I don't know. I'd love to know, but I don't. Anyway, a few other things. My Silastrodafin apparently is strict because she has to maintain the public order in a place where nobody knows what order means. I guess that's just what happens when you are a pirate captain, I suppose. Also, a random beast is wreaking havoc somewhere far away. I could care less. And war declared between Dracula Coven and Nexals and Nehek. I also could not care less. And I finally got my ship's hold, which is excellent, because now I'm one step closer to recruiting fun units. But for the time being, all I can recruit are really bad units. They are a new unit that was not showcased early on, so I guess I could recruit them just for funsies. But they take 2 10s, so I won't. Yeah, I really won't. I could raise dead, but it costs a lot of money, and I'm having some money issues. Finally, I could perform a ride, except I don't have the money for it, so yeah, going back to this whole money issues thing. Yeah, I'll just end my turn. Over to you. Not much to do other than hope things don't completely fall apart because of rebellions.
Oh.
Oh?
Well then. The Citadel of Dusk have now declared war on me.
You're having some serious issues now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those guys will probably just stay in their territory and hide because the Citadel of Dusk really just like their place. But I am definitely not going to go and conquer these Skaven anymore. This stands, I'm going to be a few turns away. They'll probably be able to attack Higgs and Fanzek before I even manage to get anywhere. But this is worrisome. I'm at war with 3 factions, and none of them are the faction I want to kill.
Meanwhile, take a guess where my rebels spawned. They spawned next to the city that is not in ruins, so they'll destroy my second city.
I am... yeah, I'm still 1 turn away from being able to upgrade this gold mine, but clearly all the action is going to be happening on this southern coast right now, so Admiral, get over there. You need to get around here as quickly as you possibly can. It's going to take you 4 turns, my god. Might have conquered this place in that time. So slow. Alright, settlement upgrade available. I know, I don't want to spend that. Very simple, quick turn for me.
Likewise.
Wait, why? I'm not changing scene yet. All the diplomacy is happening on my end.
Oh, you should change scene.
Oh.
Things are happening on my end. The lizardmen are attacking. Like, not the rebellion, the lizardmen. And it's 50-50. So I think we will be recording that. I mean, playing.
Very well, very well. Well, playing is recording.
I mean, I suppose it is.
Alright, the lizardmen are half dead already. But then again, all of your units are dead, so...
I don't know why. Like, my garrison it wasn't attacked earlier, so it should be fine.
I mean, you did only conquer it very recently.
That is fair part. Make sure you play as AI.
Yeah, I am.
Job.
This is actually a really small army. I think it's purely the fact that the hero's here that makes a difference. To be fair, your your blowing up guy really doesn't care about his health.
Yeah, he doesn't care about his health. I just have to make sure he doesn't blow up on your hero, but does blow up on your skinks. Like, one blowing up on your skinks means that I won. Otherwise, I mean, it is... Those armies are indeed pretty equal. Like, I have way more units, but
I don't agree. I don't know how I expect to win this one. I have a hero, which is really good, but... I have nothing. I have 3 skink cohorts.
Oh, we'll see. Unfortunately, you do have archers. Like, those are javelins, but they are still counted as archers. So
They have like 4 ammo, but yes.
Careful with my actual arrows. Now, there is a lot of water on this map. It's actually impassable terrain, I think, maybe?
It might be.
But both your units and mine are aquatic, so it actually won't matter.
My hero isn't. My hero is pretty strong, but... Eh.
Now the thing is, it's gonna be way more difficult for me to perform my blooded corpse trick, since unfortunately Lizard might have the predatory senses, so you'll be able to realize where he is much sooner. But we'll see, maybe I can make it work.
There is only 1 unit of predatory sensors, but I think it's all that's needed, so...
Now, in order not to be super annoying to you, I'll actually tell you where my army is. It's more or less where my deck droppers are.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Just to save time, and I think we should fast forward. I'm gonna fast forward.
Yep, alright. We'll fast forward this early, because I am just going to slowly march my units over there, because, yeah, I don't want them to be tired by the time they get over there.
Yeah, of course. Makes perfect sense.
So now, it is impassable water.
Being tired walks in Warhammer 2 is that while you're walking, you actually are recharging vigor. It doesn't cost you any vigor to walk. Yeah, if you're charging, then you're spending, obviously. But while you're walking, you're just very, very slowly recharging. And of course, if you're standing still, you're charging very fast. That'll be nice. I'll reveal some of my actual units here.
Oh, thank you.
So you know where I am. And then I'll hide because it gives me actual bonuses to be hidden from your side.
Well, I need to wait a while anyway because my skinks are faster than my hero, so... There we go. My hero's like my only front line. It's really odd. Got some good stats on him at least.
Trying to figure out if there's any way I could possibly take pot shots at you without losing my deck droppers, but I don't think it is until I tie your javelins up.
Yeah. It's one strength I do have is that, yeah, that is going to happen.
I don't really care about your poison attacks. I don't know if they even work against undead. Actually, it doesn't say anything about being immune to poison. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about being immune to poison. I think it would work. So I'll just make sure I'm behind you at all times.
Alright, so what's the terrain like? There's a bit of a hill there. That's probably where all your units are hiding. Are you trying to get behind me?
I did say that I am.
Okay. I mean, behind is the best place to be here.
That's what she said.
Is it?
Maybe? Our range, I think I have slightly bigger range than you do.
You might be
and
right.
I can fire whilst moving.
Oh, well, that's, firing whilst moving is pretty good. You probably could have been harassing me this entire time then.
Yeah, probably, but this would take forever and we wouldn't be too interesting to our viewers, would it now?
Alright, let's... Can't see where all of your units are. Ah, there they are. Okay. Alright, well, let's get obliterated, apparently.
No, I went too close with my deck droppers.
The thing is, he's hiding in the trees right now. The trees actually provide a bit of a cover bonus in this game. But I can regen my units as well, so that's fine. This guy's getting absolutely destroyed, apparently, so that sucks.
That is excellent.
But I have engaged your range troops there. I really don't know how I'm supposed to win this fight, though. I'm going to be honest. The AI said it was possible, but I'm not sure if it actually is.
Yeah. You are using some kind of ability, I'm assuming this is cold-blooded, so this is increasing the enemy's, or rather against Leia's leadership, which is pretty decent. And it will cause his units to fight for a little bit longer. Meanwhile, my Blooded Corps reached the Skinks.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I was looking in the wrong place again.
I was able to distract you enough, and now I'll try to round them and make sure that they don't return, so that you will suffer more due to army loss.
Yep. My hero is successfully dealing with those one guys, but I really don't know how I'm supposed to win this fight.
I mean, Saurus... oh wait, you don't have any Saurus units, you just have Skink cohorts.
I just have Skinks. 3 units of really low tier units, and then the hero who's really good, but alone.
I do have to use my flying units a little bit as charging units in order to... Because from charging it deals more damage to enemy leadership when you move the initial charge. And with this I am able to actually break your units.
Specifically, the way that a charge bonus works is that 35 on my hero, for example, gets applied to both melee attack and melee defense for about 12 seconds after the charge or something like that. But, yep. Okay, well. Looks like those skinks are going dead now. Bye-bye, skinks. But those gunnery mobs are dying at least.
Yeah, but there's thing that happened.
The thing is, this guy is really bad against infantry as well. He's only... He's armored, he's shielded, he's tanky, but like... He only has one sword, he's only one guy. He can't kill an army. He can't kill an army on his own.
And my units just run into your hero. Good on them. Oh, because they didn't have skirmish mode enabled, I see.
Aha! Well, look at that, he's in melee and yet that's still shooting at him at ranged effectively because he's just one guy and he's just staring at them. It's like, staring.
Yeah, and I have to get my units out of melee range so that I can use the fact that they are...
Alright, now you can start fighting, yeah!
Meanwhile, I'm trying to make sure that the enemy's army still has as many units ready as possible, because this hero alone can summon my entire army, despite what the Gameslayer is saying. So the only chance
it's just gonna take forever.
The only chance I have is to make sure that the entire army is shattered, which means that they cannot ever return, and this will allow me to actually win the fight.
I mean, let's be honest, my hero's leadership is going down dramatically.
Not dramatically.
Well, he has cold-blooded on at the moment. Oh, no, he's losing leadership now. Wait, what? I've lost control of my... being able to select my hero? What?
What do you mean lost control?
I've lost my UI completely.
Did you press a shortcut that takes away your UI?
I don't know, what shortcut would I press?
I don't know either.
I have now spectating, apparently. What?
Good job.
How did I suddenly become a spectator?
I don't know, you somehow did that.
There's an I.
You're having no surprises. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out if there's any way
I turns
to
on that.
win this fight.
Advance doesn't help. Okay. I do Alt-1. Nope. That doesn't work. I'm trying to use it through hotkeys instead of UI. Nope, didn't work. Why did I relinquish control?
No, my units are now routing. No, they're disintegrating. Your hero is also losing morale, but as is my army.
He could have so much morale if he cold-blooded, but he's not doing anything. Why did I relinquish control? Support! Nope, that opens the support. Okay, he's gaining morale again. He's gaining morale. We're fine, guys, we're fine. Are you sure you don't want to fast forward this, by the way? Your cycle charge has come at an end. He is still winning. Victory is within our grasp.
My warriors are routing.
Well, they're not, because you can't route, but they're critically bound. They're shattering. They're breaking apart. So that's how you win this combat. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh, and then now suddenly, instantly all disintegrated.
Wow. Okay.
That was so sad. I killed the entire army, but no, just one single hero.
I literally lost control of the army. It didn't matter.
Make sure you press the button. Thank you.
Yep, I deserved that victory.
No! You did it. You just had a
my
hero.
map sideways?
No matter what you did, you would have won because you had a hero. Oh well.
Well.
That was just a single turn that we went through.
Yeah, I told you we should have fast forwarded that long ago.
We did fast forward.
Eventually. Alright, what's happening? The Southern Sentinels, they want peace treaty and 600 gold. Interesting. Considering, I think they're expecting that the Skaven are just going to kill them.
Most likely, yes.
But
well, they would give you 600 gold. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, I'll accept that. I see what you did there, no-brainer. Yeah, they'll give me 600 gold for the peace, that's fine. My ally might be annoyed about that, but to him I say, screw you, go attack the dwarves.
Does Manblight tribe want to do something with you? Because... No, never mind. It just was thinking about its purpose in life. And so the rebels that spawned next to my territory, instead of conquering my city, they killed the hero that conquered my city.
They could have conquered the city quite easily as well.
Yes, I mean that's karma right there. Also, thankfully he didn't.
Most powerful rebels of all time, right there. Very useful.
Yeah. Instead of capturing the city, he simply it seems like he sacked it, so that's fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of worthless for him to have, so he was just going to burn it to the ground and run away, because otherwise you're just going to kill him, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I'll just let this rebellion be, so that when I kill it, it's gonna be safer, like the territory will be safer for me, and I'll have more time.
You have no buildings in that place now.
I mean, I do. They did raise it, never mind. So yeah, I don't, never mind. So, with this in mind, since I don't care about the rebellion destroying my stuff, I'll just go over to H2H.
You know, in Skeggy there might be a building you can build to actually improve vampiric corruption now that's level 2.
I'll check it in a second. I will not force much. Next turn I'll be able to reach H2H anyway, most likely, and I want to be ready. Now, what does it have in terms of defenders? Because that's scary.
It's going to be defended.
It is very well defended, in fact.
It's a capital, man.
Dagodan, Croxogals. I'm not sure if I will be able to take it. Because my
at the
army
very
is
least, you
somewhat
got to
rubbish.
siege it. That is a lot of units.
I'll get 2 bloated corpses. That might help me.
I think those dinosaurs are just going to tear you to shreds.
You think so?
You can summon a lot of troops, though. That is true.
But they're pretty rubbish. Yeah, there are
Knights
3
are not
temple guards. That is an issue. I could siege them, however. Maybe that is an option.
Well, if you siege them wherever their hero is that was just killing all the Skaven up top.
Meanwhile, let's see. I can get a plunder pile for more gold. Gold is, I mean, it's not that bad really. I need, like you said, something that helps move public order. Sky of the Dark Pits. It costs more money than what I have, but then I'll be able to increase my public order. Actually, hold on. Skeg is about to be hit by a rebellion. I cannot conquer Hilkstorm. That is a shame.
You are just so overwhelmed with the fact that you took all of this.
Oh, I will still get the bloody corpses.
If I was you, I would just attack the humans, honestly.
I really want this region though, but maybe I will attack the humans.
It's a lot easier to kill the humans. The humans don't have walls.
Yeah. Anyway, instead of getting the bloody corpses, which will die in auto-resolve, I guess I could get some more meat shield, or maybe a few more skirmishes. Now they're just not worth it. They cost a lot of money. I'll just save my money, I think, and just call it a day. Except I got one more research, so I can research some more stuff. And I had something in mind, and that something is extra 2 public order in all provinces. It's very little, but I'm desperate.
Yeah. Maybe you could take over the humans, sack all their... Well, not sack, but occupy all their buildings, get a lot of money off of that, then maybe swing north and take the territory above Hexatol instead? I don't know.
I don't know either. Now, I'll repair Ziggurat of Dawn since the rebellion is very far away from it, so I don't think they will target it. At least I hope they won't. My hero will keep moving.
Spending all your money on repairs, it's great.
It's really not. Actually, if I didn't do that, I can instead activate my ritual, can I? No, I can't afford it. And I do want to repair this ziggurat, so it's at the very least useful, right? So anyway, I'll end my turn. I don't think there's anything else I can do. My situation is still very bad, but
the situation is just getting worse over time. Ooh,
yes.
Disappeared. Ooh, minus 10 growth. For 3 turns, okay.
Cease your provocations.
It's fine.
Oh.
Because all I care about is gold smelter!
This new rebellion is very strong.
5 turns, I get some more gold. It's gonna be great. Meanwhile, I haven't been attacked yet by the Citadel Dawn. They're just Citadel Dusk are just standing there, and the Tomb Kings didn't attack me, so that's fine by me. Just in case they have some units hiding in the fog of war, there, I'm not going to be on the stance that makes me tired, but I am going to go ahead and start fighting. Maybe I can conquer the Dusk Gate, and then they'll want peace. Meanwhile, the Admiral, yep, just keep going around. I do lose attrition there, but honestly, I really don't care about the attrition.
Anchors away.
Because, you know, there's no units on this place. I can still build something, apparently. What can I build on here? I can build, like, the low-level infrastructure stuff. I don't want this stuff. If anything, I want the slave market for all of that beautiful, beautiful gold. Or alternatively, I can go for some, like, advanced military buildings. But I kind of really just need gold. But even though I would love to go for harpies and stuff.
You need the gold, I need public order.
You also need gold, though.
Not as badly, really. But somewhat, yeah.
It's tempting to go... I could go for the Sorceress's Abode to get some... Sorceresses going, because that is at least some... If I need some way of you casting spells, and Sorceresses are heroes that can cast spells. I could always go for the Dragon Hatchery, but that's way too expensive. Yeah, no, let's be honest here. The defense won't give me anything cool. So, yeah, I'm just not going to build anything in here. Could go for the guild halls to just get some more income, but no. Slave pens eventually. Is the goal.
Bring fire and terror.
Oh, but I can afford now to build these pastures. So I'll build the pastures, the grazing pastures. There we go. And that's it. My turn over.
Excellent. I'll tap back into my view. Although it's not unlikely that we'll get some diplomatic order messages again. And oh no! Lord Mazdamundi is swimming with a very large army towards the very ziggurat I just started repairing.
There are mortals to enslave.
Oh, and Scrollock.
What does he want?
He wants a trade agreement with me. He really doesn't like the fact that I signed peace with the Southern Sentinels. But he really wants a trade deal with me.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I could probably ask for 1,500. Yeah, 1,500 gold in the pocket.
Nice. I wish I had people that want.
These are the best things about allies. You can just gunboat diplomacy them. It's great. I love it.
I don't love my situation, however. Should have. I mean, I got angry about the little man taking money from the fallen gods, which I believe to be mine. But in hindsight, I should have indeed just attacked Britannia instead.
Yeah, you needed.
Actually, it's not Britannia. I think it's the Empire. People were probably yelling at me for that.
It's neither of them, man. It's the new settlers.
I know, but they are using units of a particular army.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the mark of Britannia, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's Empire.
Right, I mean, because let's be honest, those are 3 really nice cities, because all of them are ports.
Yeah, they're also very well defended. Anywho, it is my turn, and the big fat frog is sending a surprisingly powerful army towards me. Am I going to lose this game? Maybe.
Head to head, while you lose the AI. Well done.
I mean, my start was it did say that I start with this campaign on a hard difficulty setting, as in my starting area is hard, and I certainly agree. I think it's more challenging than yours. I have no friends.
Have you ever? When was the But at the same time, I'm making allies. I'm not just attacking people willy nilly.
I am not attacking people willy nilly, and nobody wanted to be allies of me.
You're attacking Lord Mazamundi willy-nilly.
Fair, but I have nobody to make allies with. Either way, this is going to be auto battle, 100%.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna click on auto resolve.
Yep. I thought you wanted them to live. Okay.
Yeah, not anymore since, Lord Mazdamundi showed up, and then I wouldn't be able to deal with this army, really.
Yeah.
And I think I will... That's decent treasury, but I think I need to start thinking about replenishing my army because of Lord Mazdamundi. So I will do that. Make sure you press a button, however.
It's only 300 is not decent treasury.
It is something, though. Alright. Got yet another map, getting a lot of maps.
Eventually you'll find one that's nearby.
Yeah, eventually. I don't think I would. And I'll march over to where the Skeggy is. Since I don't believe I can defend the Ziggurat of Dawn anyway in time, maybe I can defend Skeggy, however, which is more important. Besides, if the enemy...
They're using the actual Skeggy flag.
Yeah, if the enemy rebellion attacks me while I'm tired, this will be fine. I have a much bigger army. If Mazdamundi attacks me when I'm tired, this could be the end of the campaign, likely. So yeah, let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I think I will upgrade my tide core. Although, no, I want to redo that. Fog of the Damned, really good. And this will be useful against the enemy units, since Lizard Folk don't actually have very good melee attacks.
What about Spiteful Shot?
If I can lower it even further, it would be great. Upgrading the Spiteful Shot just increases my accuracy even further. I don't really care. Alright, Skeggy can have a structure made, or I can just enact a ritual.
Can you already... Oh yeah, you can already.
I will enact a ritual since I need to have that.
Getting that higher level Spiteful Shot though would mean that you can overcast it.
Sure, but I'm scared. Alright. This province is giving me very little income.
1,000 gold for +5 public order.
Stop laughing. I'm very sad about my situation. Alright, damage building. Yes, I know. My hero is on his way to save my capital from rebelling, unless it's about to be taken over by Mazdumundi. In which case, that will be okay, actually. I could take Silator. It's undefended, most likely.
Let's be honest. Worst comes to worst, you just say, okay, screw it. Lose all of your, lose all of your places, and you just go and start somewhere else because you're a pirate and you can just do that.
I suppose I could, but I want to send a hero to Silator because I can actually, you know, settle over there, and it's a province capital.
Yeah.
And
If only you hadn't already used the right.
Yeah, it's a province that actually doesn't hate me. It's about to start liking me very, very slowly. So
You won't get the full province, actually. Sulfurettes is a thing.
But I will get this capital, which is very important. Anyway, I'll end my turn. Over to you.
Maybe you should have gone for Silvator in the first place.
Maybe I should have. In fact, I think you're absolutely right. Skagi was a trap. You start at war with them, you think they're easy target, and they are.
Oh.
Silator is much better target.
Oh, the Citadel of the Dusk have actually moved their units out.
Yeah, I see that.
And they're wanting Zlanzeg. They have a lot of units.
Seems like basic units, however.
I don't know, those Shadow Warriors aren't basic.
Shadow Warriors aren't basic, fair point. Well,
Master
if
Ambusher.
you're gonna fight with them, this is going to be our first entertaining big fight of the series.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to defend Zlanzeg. Like, that's just what's going to happen.
I hope they attack.
That's going to be the question if they'll attack. They can't really walk past it, well, unless they're still in march stance. If they're in march stance, I can win this fight, right? Although I will say, they are all a lot of Lothorian Sea Guards here. Sea Guards are actually really good against my army. Simply because they're decent melee combatants who have guns. So as I'm running towards them, they just shoot and break my front line. And they're also better range than my units, which sucks for me. But frontline versus frontline, I think they might even win this fight.
Who knows? Honestly, one of the biggest strengths of Dark Elves is their ability to flank the opponents with a lot of powerful, nasty units. And Logan Sea Guard are very good at ignoring that, since they can actually handle themselves. Although only to a degree.
Alright, I'm gonna start building the slave pens. See what happens there. Oh wait, actually. Can I upgrade my Black Arc? No, I can't. Should I be hiring at my Black Arc? Probably not. But I definitely need to get in range, so... Yeah, instead of going... I don't know if I'd be in range if I went around the Citadel. So I'm just gonna... get in range for my army so that I can provide some artillery fire if they do engage me here. And then I will start building those slave pens. Actually... No. Should I have Kane's Egg upgrade itself instead? It's probably better to do an upgrade instead of slave pens, but I'm worried that all these places are going to get attacked.
I mean, anyway, your situation is so much more stable than mine. I still envy you.
I'm going to go for the slave pens. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm actually going to try and go for the second level of on the Southern Sentinels. It's much more defended, and it also lets me go for the roads, if I just want to show you. These black roads give me plus 15% movement within my own territory, which is pretty huge, as you might agree, considering this is a large territory that I need to keep running back and forth in.
Yeah, that's certainly a good idea.
Yep, and I am full 20 out of 20. So yeah, let's just... I can't use any of my rights to improve myself. I don't have sufficient slaves to sacrifice to Kane to give me itself a really good army ability. So yeah, I'll end my turn here. See what happens.
In hindsight, I should not have gotten my ship's hold. Sure, it's the first step towards getting actual proper monsters, but right now it only gives me access to 2 very, very weak monsters that cost a lot and take a while to recruit, so probably failed investment, and that was 2,000 gold. Not very expensive, but not cheap either.
Citadel of Dusk, walk past them. Great.
Interesting. Are they at war with anybody else, perhaps?
I doubt it. They just went to Cakes instead, but they can't actually take the territory because I'm in it. Because they marched. But this time they will be able to have the fight without the Black Arcs nearby.
I see. Maybe that's what they're after. Trying to avoid the Black Arc. Alright, favorable winds, which actually helps me even if I move on land. I don't know how this works. It confirms my theory that my ships are literally walking on land, which is kind of hilarious.
I think just sailing on water. They are sailing on land because they are ghost ships after all. They don't actually care that they're on water, right?
Maybe, fair point. Let's see. Mazdamundi is about to attack the Ziggurat of Dawn, or walking past. Who knows? Maybe he's ignoring me. I do feel like I should not have declared war on him. You're very right about that. I overestimated my strength and underestimated his, but I did not realize
I
how
said
well
it when it was
is.
happening. I was saying it wasn't a good idea because he's a major power.
I know, but I thought that, okay, I can take him. I have a lot of zombies, but I was incorrect. Anywho, I'll change my stance to none, and I'll kill the rebels first and foremost. And okay, 90% chance of me winning.
Yeah,
I believe
we'll
we're gonna
kill it.
auto battle.
I do like as well how one hero managed to wipe out so much of your army.
Yeah.
And he was just one guy. He has hundreds of them.
Yeah, and I think I'll. That's good ransom actually. I'll get money even though my units are
You
somewhat
need
weakened.
money.
Yeah, and I'm no bold, which gives me more leadership. That is excellent. More
One thing
child
you
bonus
have
as
over
well.
him is a really well-statted hero.
Yeah, and I'll merge my selected units. I believe just 2 will be enough. I'll select 3 and merge them into. I think I over-merged them, but that is fine. No, they did merge into 2 units, I believe. So now my stacks are more full, which is excellent, and I have more room in my army. And my army is ready for fight immediately, almost. Okay. Next up, I will probably upgrade Tideco in order to have even better spells. Order Tenacity, and
I don't like the idea of going through all these different spells. You'd never have enough to cast all of them. I'd rather just go better on some of them than go wide, you know? Like, you could get a 2nd level Fog of the Damned and go for the overcast version of it, for example.
Fair point, I think I will go for... But I have Tideco anyway. Like, no matter what, this is a spell I start with.
Do you?
Yes, I had it already. So I think I will improve it, just in case I want to use it, since I have it anyway. Might as well make it stronger. For the damn, it is useful as it is already. Like, if this was a ranked multiplayer battle, I would certainly agree, but campaign is a little bit different. Now,
Yeah, but you're about to die.
Nah, maybe. As for this guy, I think I'm gonna give him... I don't know what to give him. I can give people around him more accuracy and reload skill. That's pretty good. I think I will give him Enchanted Ballistics just to buff the rest of the army whenever I want to fire a good volley of missiles. Skeggy is now safe from Rebellion for a long time because of the ritual I popped.
That's 60% to accuracy. That's incredible.
It is indeed. And I can go ahead and grab this old show, but this will give me again some worthless units. I either want to go for munition scout to get mortals so that I can actually invade some settlements, or I want to actually have some proper units. So Scabby Dogs are in the bad, and the Zombie Pirate Deckhand Mob with pole arms. They are anti-large, so that's good against all those lizards and whatnot. I can also get Palisades, which they're gonna be useful at some point. But Vampiric Corruption, super tempting. Public Order, also super tempting. But Vampiric Corruption also works in adjacent provinces. I think I need that. I think I need Dead Pious Totems.
Yep, they'll give you +2 in Skeggy and +1 in the other one.
Yeah, so let's see. Skeggy currently is stuck on vampire corruption, doesn't grow. The other area does keep gaining vampire corruption, but at a very slow rate, so I could slightly increase this for 2,000. I think I will do it. I don't feel like I have
Before
really
you
much
do
to
that,
say.
just check. Your army is only 17 out of 20. Do you want to recruit more units?
I don't. They're very weak. Either way, they're very overpriced. I would rather spend this on vampire corruption since I so desperately need it. And with that in mind, I will move my unit. I still have enough money to like resurrect maybe one unit, which I might do. One more zombie pirate gunnery mob wouldn't be bad. But before I do that, let me check if there's nothing else I want to do. I don't believe there is. I could just recruit a bloated corpse, which since I might actually end up using it.
You can get 2 of them.
Yeah, I can get 2 of them. So I'll do that. I'll get 2 bloated corpses, since if I am to fight against Lord Mazdamundi, those bloated corpses, they will actually be useful. I know my structures are damaged. I don't think I'll bother repairing them. I cannot afford it anyway, and even if I could, I doubt I can keep the settlement. I'll end my turn.
Oh, he still has his artillery piece.
Oh yeah, and my ghost knight is moving. Should have moved myself because it would have been faster. Oh well, he stopped moving now. It is your turn.
More public order gain, yay!
There is growing.
Alright, so I can't reach him still. He just keeps walking around me. Which is an absolute pain. I can head him off here, well, that keeps him stuck on one side. But then I don't get the benefit of being in the garrison. So I'm just going to go into the garrison again. Yeah, so that way I get my public order bonus at least.
Yeah. I'm happy with this, by the way, because the enemy is tying you up in those 2 cities, preventing you from spiraling out of control.
Oh, you think I'm the one
thinking.
tied up? What about you?
Yeah, that's the point. I'm already tied up, so I want you to also be tied up.
On the bright side, I can now actually move my.
Oh, I realized what I forgot to spend money on.
Oh, what did you
a
forget?
new lord to capture Silator.
Oh, yeah, that's really expensive as well, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it will pay for itself, and it's far away from all the action. Should have done that.
Yep, I have nothing better to do. Diplomacy is the Skrolok with me in here.
Great leader.
He isn't. Let me.
Pestilence all powerful, but more
Honestly,
slaves
go ahead and take military access now. Also, join war against Citadel of Dusk, please. Oh, he does not want to join against Citadel of Dusk. Alright, in that case, just give me something for the war effort. Alright, cool. Alright, I have 4k now. If I wasn't full speed ahead, I might have considered recruiting a lord and actually starting to build some stuff in here. Because, yeah, I really might need some lords soon.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I wish I could afford those, though.
Alright, well, I'm going to end my turn. Let's see what happens with the Citadel. I have enough money to rebuild if I die.
We need to meet each other up at some point so we can start training with each other. And, oh, somebody's talking with me.
We are permanently at war with each other, I believe.
Oh, that is a fair point. We are. And yeah, Lord Mazdamundi came in with his big fat chair and is about to take my Ziggurat of Dawn. That's auto battle right there.
Oh, yeah.
I can do nothing about it.
Poor Thomas.
He
lost stuff! He lost 2 skink skirmishers! What the hell?
I mean, I'll take that. Make sure to press the button. Well, he's gonna sit in there. I could try to fight him.
He only has 15 units.
Yeah, if I kill Lord Mazdamundi, and I do have 2 bloated corpses, which would actually be very useful in this situation.
What you could do, you could siege him. That would stop him from being able to do anything.
That's also a possibility, indeed. And if he wants to come out, be my guest. I will have the army advantage.
It
Albeit very
will
small,
mean
but
that you're
still.
tied up there for like 12 turns, though. You'll die to. You might die to, you know.
Rebellion's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I just need to attack him head first. I wanted to say that my Syrenes will be very good against his army, but it's Lord Mazdamundi. He can just spell them to high heaven. He's very, very powerful offensive caster. He also has the solar engine Bastillodon, which is an artillery piece which also uses fire damage ability. That's very effective against my units.
And
Mines are very
funnily
weak to
enough,
fire.
not only is it an artillery piece, but it's also really good in melee.
Yeah, that goes to the same goes to all of this is my units. Okay, let's see. My turn. Let's make this one count, as this will be most likely the last turn of this video. So somebody tried to blah blah blah. I cannot talk. Assassinate my rich butler, which is a hilarious name. Grey Rock Point has good public order. That makes me happy. It's growing very slowly. And finally, damaged buildings. I don't care about them being damaged. And my lady, she needs to get her stuff together. And let's see, how strong would she be in a fight against Lord Mazdamundi? So he has 4 skin cohorts, which are ignorable, and a bunch of Saurus warriors, mostly with shields. If I do engage, I will use my veto, since we do have 5 vetoes each on the entire campaign to prevent the other human player from taking over the AI. And this battle would be like life or death situation. I would certainly use one of my vetoes on that. I believe.
You're assuming I would be better than the AI.
I do assume that, actually. Oh, I'm gonna press the button, and well, my lady doesn't want to move for some reason, so I'll make her move a little bit closer, and then press the button again and see what happens exactly. How strong is the enemy? The enemy has the advantage, unfortunately.
Ooh.
They do have the advantage. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Let's see.
Ah, yes, he has the garrison as a help.
Yeah, with the garrison, that makes it very scary.
They are only skinks, but they are skinks with shields.
Yeah, in 6 turns they'll start suffering attrition. And in 13 they would surrender. Do I have that many turns? First of all, for now I'll just encircle them, because this will let me make the decision a little bit later on. I'll start the siege, and I'll check if I have that amount of time. So right now I have a ritual enabled, so this gives me a false sense of security. Maybe I do have that amount of time. Maybe. I think I will encircle. I think I'll get that other lord I spoke about, since I need a lord to have a chance of, winning this campaign in the long run. Right now, I'm in a very bad situation.
If you get him, he can raise some dead. You might be able to get the advantage there, but you have no money.
Yes, I do not.
And as soon as you hire him, you're gonna lose.
It's gonna be fine.
You get. Well, okay, so by going to those ruins, you can at least find some loot. There's actually a lot of loot all over the place in the sea that you could go and collect.
I know, but the only lord I have, I do not have a black arc like you do. I cannot just go around and collect it. I'll need a new lord for that.
I'm pretty sure anyone can... Yeah, anyone can sail.
Yeah, I only have one lord, my main lord.
You can hire other lords, can't you?
And that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, he can go around and collect things.
Well, firstly, I want to get Silator. I'll get the murderer.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you might be able to afford to take Silator if you go around and collect other loot. Because Silator is going to cost you like 3k to settle.
Indeed.
Alternatively, that 3k could go towards giving you the advantage against Mazdamundi.
That's not how he's called, but sure. Anyway, I recruited him. He's gonna stay there because he has to stay there for 1 turn. And I'll end my turn. This will be possibly a bad one, but siege has begun, and hopefully it will end up with me killing Lord Mazdamundi. Anyway, over to you.
Ascension through battle, +5 to leadership. That's fantastic. I've been given a mission to capture the altar of the Horned Rat. Fuck you. Okay. These guys are just marching around. Seriously.
A mutiny.
These guys are a pain. I just can't catch up to them. Because they're in march formation.
The ocean awaits.
But maybe if they keep doing this, I can maybe just run around and grab the Citadel Dusk off. I don't know. But I'm in range, and my Blackhawk is now very much in range.
Speak.
And I am getting a lot of money, so I can now afford to upgrade the Southern Sentinels here. And in like 8 turns, I'll have the Black Road, and then I'll be able to actually catch up to these guys. If I want to do that. But it might be time to start thinking of recruiting a second Lord here. I have the money for it now. Although, I am very close. 2 turns away from upgrading my Black Ark once more. Which is tempting. But I think I'm going to start recruiting units. I think it's time.
Such slaughter.
I really hate myself for declaring war on the... Like, in our very first recording session, they were pitiful. They were being just murdered by minor factions. It was hilarious. And now they're
sure
suddenly
about
just...
that? They won they won the war.
No, they didn't. I'm talking about the very first recording session. They were...
Oh, the one that never got shown, right.
Yes. And now they suddenly found themselves able to fight back, and I'm very scared. And I'm gonna lose Monolith of the Fallen Gods. I'm gonna lose all that I fought to gain in this war that is costing me everything and giving me nothing in return.
Tempted to set a war target on these guys, but where even is the Clan Spittel's army? He's just gone and he's just taking random territory. Okay. Lord Scroll is just going around just taking random ruins all over the place.
Why not?
Yeah, I guess. He declared war on the dwarves and everything though, but sure. Actually, can I just declare peace with the dwarves? I don't think they will, but...
Talk at me in your crude language if you must. No reason for it.
Look, it said a low chance. There was still a
Yes.
chance, right?
No, it was. It had a red icon when you selected the options. It means that there's no way you do it. Can
No,
happen
it said
without
chance of success low, Pan. God. Alright, well,
Hated land war.
I can research something. Tempting to go for Martial Society to give me a +2 recruitment rank for the rest of the army that I actually care about. Marching to war would give 10% speed to Black Arcs. That's Black Arc Corsairs. That's interesting. What is their speed right now? These guys aren't that fast.
It is time.
Yeah, no, it'd be +4 to speed. Ugh, that's not actually very high at all. Oop, that was diplomacy, not technology. I can't afford to buy the upgrade 1 yet. Oh, I never got found on tyranny. Whoops. Okay, well that's an easy one to take. Yeah, okay, and then I just end my turn again.
Well, let's see.
Let's see if Mazmundi goes to a fight.
Yeah, or if the Citadel of Dusk attacks you.
They're not going to.
Okay, Mazdamundi attacks me.
Alright, looks like you guys are going to get a long video.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay, first of all, quick save, because you never know if something breaks.
And you're vetoing this one, right?
I think I am. Let me just quickly check this army. Like, you are gonna be so much better than the AI, I think. I want to have a chance to survive this.
Yeah, alright. If you veto, you can veto.
I kind of want you to lead the enemy, though, just because it will be more fun.
Nah, go ahead and veto this, man. You brought up vetoes. Go ahead.
I will veto, just so that I can maybe survive this. So you click on the spectate thingy. Very well. Fight the battle. I'll pause and resume my recording just in case I crash.
All right.
Recording resumed.
Let's see if I learn anything from watching the AI fight.
Let us see indeed.
He's not got a lot of Saurus warriors, and they
By the
are
way,
the
as a
threat.
spectator, you'll be actually able to paint on the map and give me hints.
No. I'm not
Why
gonna do
not?
it. Interestingly
Do you want
enough,
me to
like,
lose
he
the
has a
game?
lot of skinks, let's be fair. The temple guards are ridiculously powerful, but he's got a lot of skinks.
It will be very difficult for me to win this fight, that's for sure. I mean, that depends also partially on how strong Lord Mazdamonte is. If he has his end level spells or if he doesn't.
You do have some ethereal troops, don't you?
Yeah, but he's got magic.
Yeah, but okay. So you say that he's a very powerful offensive caster. I always saw him more as a buffer, but we'll see.
So you, as a spectator, should be able to see both of our armies, I believe.
Nope. I only see from your perspective.
Huh. Oh yeah, because spectators are counted as people who are on the side of the player.
Yep.
So, you're my friend.
Yep. There you go. Here's some drawing.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Good
All right.
tips.
Let's see. It's been a long time since I've done some esport casting. So, it looks like that the Drowned are trying to defend this territory by hiding on top of a cliff. Well, not a cliff, but a hill. As you can see, that they're clearly trying to set up a defensive line, but this defensive line is also a gunnery line. As you can see, look at these arrows. Oh, I'm painting on the map. It's so great.
Right.
There's unfortunately not a lot to look at whilst we're waiting for this. But you do have the only good territory on the map here.
Yeah, I do. Alright, and finally
It is a hill. It's not much of a hill, but it is a hill. If they manage to pierce through the center, however, then your left and right flanks will be easily destroyed because that is quite the gradient.
Indeed, alright. I think I moved all of my units, so let me just assign some of my other remaining ones to hotkeys.
Hiding in the forests, I see.
It's gonna be very inefficient, but...
Yeah,
as long
good
as
luck
it
with that,
works.
considering the predatory sensors.
Alright, let me just make sure I
Oh,
have
this
all
is
my
actually
skills.
really good defensive territory, actually. I didn't even
Yeah,
see
it's pretty
this
good.
cliff. I didn't know, no, there's a cliff on their side that's really good. I didn't even notice this. It's literally a
Alright.
cliff.
So, the enemy is attacking me, so they should move against me. If they sit and just tattoo, that's gonna be annoying.
Well, they
Maybe
might
I'll
do
move.
purely because they've got artillery. We'll see.
I also
You have
artillery.
so much range on those gunners.
Oh yeah, I do. I move my artillery a little bit closer so they can start firing sooner
They're
and
also
start the
pretty
battle.
high level. You've got a very nice firing line here.
Alright.
You can see that here with the spacebar.
The enemy wizard seems very scary.
This is how big that is. Alright, enemy reinforcements are approaching. He's just gone for one massive line right now. And he's just walking forwards.
Indeed he is.
I cannot choose whether to go fast forward or not, so it's all to you. The reinforcements
Yeah,
are arriving. The AI doesn't
I'm
like to
redeploying right
wait.
away.
The AI are a bit stupid in that they don't like to wait for their reinforcements to arrive before they engage. So that might give you an advantage here.
Hopefully, I need every advantage I can get. Now, I deployed my ranged units first, and then I'll move my melee units forward, just so that I can get as much use out of those ranged units as humanly possible.
He set up a shield line in the front. They're all shielded units.
I'll start firing at the enemy's Bastilla, and I'll use all of my abilities to make it more likely to actually deal good damage. So, first of all, Spiteful Shot, and then more accuracy and reload skill on my thingy, and then I'll run back my blooded corpses since apparently the enemy is real good on their senses.
Oh, absolutely. They have Saurus warriors up the wazoo. Those guys have those predatory sensors. Alright. Looks like you're just shooting the the solar engine, which is fine because the solar engine isn't doing anything to you apparently. Just
Yeah.
walking forwards. Very short-range artillery piece, honestly. You guys are it's almost in range of you. Whilst your carronades are just firing. Boom. You know, they're a bit lazy. You've got like 8 people on the carronade and then 30 people in the back just staring at it. Why do all these fights have to be at night? Oh my god, that front line
Finally,
shot.
that's a very good one. Now I need more powder. Let's say on...
Well, Masmododi has already started healing his units with his heal ability. As it just seems to be just a charge up the hill with the Saurus warriors all over the place. Rampaging has begun. You need to start crushing some of these guys though.
Alright, time to move into my melee units in.
Yep, the back units charge forward. Boom! And the defensive line has been created, going all the way down here. We'll see how this goes, though. Those Saurus warriors, the right-hand side seems to be not doing nearly as well, but the center flank is the center flank is doing really, really well for itself. He has really not thought this through.
Who hasn't? Me or the AI?
The AI.
I'm glad.
He just went for a full charge. I mean, maybe this is the right idea.
Maybe.
I mean, he's put his weaker units in the middle and his stronger units on the flank, and so they're kind of just getting destroyed. Those damned questing knights coming forward now.
Indeed, I need to use them to full effect in order to gain advantage. I need to collapse on the enemy center in order to try to then collapse on everything else. Something discuss chances, use that on Mazdamundi.
Boom! Those Saurus warriors attacked in the rear. He's already got plenty of units routing. As your sheer amount of handgunners have just been carving through him this whole time. He needed to make a smaller front line that was more densely packed so that it could not be shot at so widely by all of your troops. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm sending in my first blooded corpse. It's about time I did it. My Serenes are still holding the line nicely. And I need to send Salostra in as well and start using my...
You just ran the Bastilian engine into the front line. Okay.
No, I miscasted the wind.
I noticed that. Wow, that has a lot of range. But all it did is knock people over.
It's not bad, honestly. I need some roughing from me.
It looks like your bloated corpse died a little too early.
Did it? That is unfortunate. Well, I have a second one.
It looks like those rotting Prometheans are having trouble. That Bastillion's actually destroying things.
They also just, keep in mind, they just didn't generate over time.
Those, here comes another unit of rotting Prometheans. Just keeping them held up because this centerpiece did not look very good, but here comes another rotting corpse. Mazdamundi has now entered. Mazdamundi has entered the fray. Oh, the bloated corpse blew up. And it actually dealt some damage. Unfortunately, it was mostly to skinks. The damn questing knights.
Time for wind breath on a bunch of skinks, which probably should work fairly well because they're skinks. And yeah, it did some damage. Wasn't bad. Where's my gunner right? I need more gun.
I'm amazed at how well these Sirens have been doing. He's had a real problem fighting these Sirens because Sirens are those ethereal units I was talking about that attack, that take like only 10% damage from non-magical sources. And he's kept like 6 units on these things. And they've just been fine. He needed to move Mazmudandi into that fight with them, honestly, in order to deal with that. Wish I could see what his skills were.
Oh, I need to move in my Celestial Dampen a little bit closer so I can use the Song of Enfrollment, very powerful skill, and lowering melee attack of units in a very wide area. Using Damned Errands as well. I'm gonna summon even more of them.
That right, those zombie deckhand mobs. This is why not routing is so big. These zombie pirate deckhand mobs have kept the Saurus warriors at bay whilst your archers are just tearing these routing units to pieces. By the way, they're tearing routing units to pieces. On the right flank. Probably not a good idea.
Oh wow, what is happening to my right flank? Okay,
The right flank is
no.
very strong right now. They got stuck on some units and then failed.
Yeah, it is about to be compromised, however, which is an issue. Right, what happened to my Mongols? I think they're dead. Sirens are as well. Sirens are still alive.
Sirens
but
are
they're
fine.
dying.
Those sirens have been destroying them.
Yeah, I know, but they are somewhat.
Oh yeah,
dying
they
now,
should probably
rather
run
than-
away now. But they kept like a good third of his army just locked up on that left-hand flank. He went for the wide tactic to just spread out and try and encircle you and overpower you like that, and it just did not work. He got stuck on too many units. Too many of your units are just massive meat shields. And it looks like you're about to win this.
Yeah, it's going way better than I expected.
Yeah, that uphill bonus is definitely significant, and he really should have waited for his reinforcements to come in first. Not saying I would have done any better, mind you.
And yeah, the enemy army is now shattering. Which is excellent because the enemy was defending a settlement, which means that they're all going to die.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Wait, no, because they marched
attack
out on
you.
me. Yeah, never mind. But it means that next video I'll be able to attack them and most likely win.
Do you
And I
even
got the exceptionally able
do you
achievement.
even deserve to call it a victory, though, according to the victory screen?
I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna save this replay and call it yay. Because I didn't expect it to go as well as it did. I lost a lot of my meat shields, but that's what they were meant for. Mongols' loss is a sad one, but they killed
They were
a
very
lot of
experienced
enemy
Mongols.
units. I need
But
to
look
get
at
Mongols.
that. Look at that. One unit of Sora Spears killed 90 troops. But he sent all of his Sora Spears after the ghosts.
Yeah. Well.
This
I
is why you don't
cannot
have an
click
army of
anything.
low tier units, Mazmundi.
Oh yeah, because you're still loading, most likely.
Yeah.
That's why I cannot click on it. Alright. Looking at my units, how they performed, Brodercops actually killed a good amount of units, even the one that seemed like it did
You
very
should promote
little.
them.
Yeah, post-mortem maybe. Do I want to replenish troops? Honestly, the troops that did survive have very high health. I'd rather gain 1,000 extra gold. So I'll do just that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's still the enemy's turn. They are moving some heroes around, so let's see what happens. I don't think much else will happen unless your enemy will attack you.
We'll
That
see.
being, you know, the...
I doubt
What are
it.
they called?
Citadel of Dusk.
Yeah, those guys.
There they are. And they didn't.
Alright. So it was just the Mazdamundi who felt especially offensive this time.
Oh, they walked past me again. They're still doing that.
Alright. Well, that was an entertaining video. One that I was really scared most way through it, but now that I actually managed to defeat Lord Mazdamundi, I feel way better. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was Pangolin Advisor, joined by the one and only Gameslayer 999.
That's
Thank you
Gameslay 99, aka No Brainer.
If you have to go for the AKA, I'm also known as Panchasu. I have another video. I mean, YouTube channel. I also have a lot of other videos.
Yes,
Anywho-
however, No Brainer is my actual channel name, so I had to get it done.
Oh, that's a fair point. I keep forgetting that. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online. And he will as well. He will see you online too. Bye. That insult piratey. What do pirates say for goodbye?
Yar har diddly dee.
No. My pirate will just stand back in shame and wave his hand and end the video while I still can, because it's getting cringe-worthy. Yeah. Good luck, guys. And we'll see you later. This is horrible. I should stop. We should stop. I'm stopping this. This madness has to end. We'll see you again. Not in real life though, but in game. No, I need to stop. Bye. Go. End.
Are you sure you're a YouTuber?
I ended this. Okay.
Alright, fine, I'll press the stop button.